Hi, folks. My name's Tom. You're watching Rant District. If you can hear what's playing in the background, it's a cassette. It's Mintos, their Sport EP. It's Acid House, I believe it's referred to as, or electro, or mix. It's on the Cheesy Crust label. You can see that there. Cheesy Crust is a record label from Hamburg, Germany, where Bay's Junkie calls home. And before I get into what I wanted to talk about today, I know it's going to be weird because in the vinyl community, where we listen to a lot of political music, nobody ever wants to talk about politics. But a little over an hour ago, apparently, U.S. President Biden dropped out of the running for re-election against former President Trump. I saw it coming. I had mentioned to my better half yesterday that I was like, yeah, Biden's going to drop out of the race shortly anyway. She's like, what makes you say that? I'm like, he's already dropping hints about, like he said, like, Kamala Harris would make a good president. And to me, that was just, planting the seeds of him about to drop out because everybody in his party wants him to drop out. And full disclosure, I'm not a D, I'm not a R, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not registered. I'm an unaffiliated voter. I'm not registered as a Democrat, not registered as a Republican. I think people who just vote straight party lines, that's, to me, is absurd. I just vote for the best person. And I'll say this about Trump. I grew up in New York, the New York City area. So if you grew up or lived in New York around the time when I was there, it's when Trump was, doing his real estate thing there. And, I know he's got a lot of appeal to blue collar people. He's not somebody who's really somebody who would do the right thing for somebody blue collar. The number of bankruptcies he's gone through and, doing business deals, real estate deals in New York, led to a lot of regular blue collar vendors just getting stiffed. They didn't get paid or got pennies on the dollar from what they were owed. And if you're a good person and you're really looking out for the middle class, that's not something you do to people. It's just generally not a good person, in my opinion. Your opinion may vary. And it's a shame because the Democrats, I feel, generally look down upon the middle class and blue collar workers. It's no secret that the Democrat Party at this point in time is the party of, college educated elites. That's about as far as I want to go on that. Trump's a bad guy. He should not be president. So, question I want to ask, unpolitically related, is when a record store puts a price tag directly on the record, the record sleeve generally, is that a crime punishable by death, or do you think the sentence should be less? Because it really should be punishable. I went to a new to me record store yesterday. It's called Mint Gallery Records. It's in Portland, Oregon. Just walking in, obviously I'd never been there before. It had opened maybe like a week prior to me visiting yesterday, right around there. I think it opened 2 Fridays ago. And what I didn't realize, and I actually didn't register it until after I bought a few things and left, they put the price stickers directly on the record. Like in this case, this is a generic sleeve, but they have a barcode system for tracking inventory, and that price tag is on this inner sleeve, but it's generic inner sleeve, so that really doesn't matter. I ended up picking up a bunch of 7-inch singles, and I didn't even register it. The stickers were directly on the sleeves because generally when I'm looking at, I don't. It doesn't even register me that somebody would put price stickers on a sleeve, so I don't even look for it. I just kind of slip the record out, look, make sure there's no feelable scratches. The records were pretty dusty and dirty, but that's not uncommon. But, you know, just looking to make sure there's no feelable scratches so that, you know, thing plays solidly. As far as, well, let me just show you what I picked up. So for $5, this is Human League. You got Circus of Death backed with Being Boiled. It's a UK pressing from 1978. It's before the Human League was really poppy. You know, this is kind of darker music, you know, my preferential style. Missing the picture sleeve. I'm not the type of person who pulls out their phone to access Discogs in a record store. You know, the price is either reasonable to me or it's not. I have a good idea on pricing in general. But if I look at something and, you know, the price on it, irrespective of what the price is on Discog, you know, if it's a base I'm willing to pay, a price I'm willing to pay, just buy it. So I picked this up. So Discogs median is right around $8. This was priced at $5. Totally fine. Because it's missing the picture sleeve. Picked up a copy of Overreaction by Yeasty Girls. So look at the label. Oh, I should mention with these price stickers, and this was what? $8. With these price stickers, you know, and this being a fairly new store, I didn't have much of a problem peeling off the price stickers from the ones with the actual picture sleeves. I did it very carefully, very slowly, and you know, yeah, there's some residue left behind. And with a lot of these sleeves, they're just like a regular piece of paper, so I don't know that I really want to apply some type of fluid to it to try to remove the rest of the gunk, because it's going to leave residue behind just from the fluid I use. So anyway, I was disappointed that the price stickers are on the labels. You know, here's a look at the label. It's on Lookout Records number 9. I didn't even think, you know, Yeasty Girls, this is an a cappella record. It didn't even register to me that it's an a cappella band, because, you know, when I'm used to hearing Yeasty Girls, pardon me, I'm used to the song You Suck that they did with Consolidated. You know, Consolidated is a band with instruments around 1992. So, you know, instead of having like just the a cappella version of You Suck, which we have on this record, now I'm used to the whole the it's wrong to say musical, but music with instruments version of the song. So, you know, it's amusing. You know, it's a political record. Amusing enough. I'm not sure how often I'll play it. It was priced at $8, which is probably about half of the Discogs median, but I don't know how desirable a cappella records are, so that probably explains why it was priced the way it was. I picked up from the pop group. This one was $20, but it's We Are All Prostitutes. You've got We Are All Prostitutes. And what was it back with? Backed with the Amnesty International report on British Army torture of Irish prisoners. I like the pop group. For $8, pretty much Discogs median. We got Devo with Be Stiff on Stiff Records, backed with Special Fools. Comes in a company sleeve for Stiff Records. I had to peel the sticker off the company sleeve. It's on a milky yellow vinyl, so it's probably in the wrong sleeve. I think it's an actual picture sleeve that's supposed to come in. Picked up on M92 Records. The band is called Ether. I think this is the only record they put out. It's, what do we got? You Gotta Kill Me is the A-side. And the B-side, what do we got? In and Out. Here's the cover. So I had never heard of Ether, but you can guess why I bought it and gave it a chance. 1978 U.S. record. I thought it would be a little bit more experimental, just given the cover. It's punk. It ends up being punk with a. I bought it just based on the sleeve. It's punk, but with a strong lean towards rock and roll. Totally fine, enjoyable. Maybe a little bit too much piano for my taste. Unless you're the piano man. I'm not huge into piano music. And let's see, what did that nice show here? So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. So Mint Gallery Records in Portland. I thought their selection of records was quite good. It's at least digging hard through the 7 inches. I didn't go deep into the LP section. Flipped through a little bit, and the music selection, the curation, I guess, is maybe slightly left of center. It's not generic middle of the road records like a lot of record stores carry. It was I don't recall the title or the band, but I did see some sort of music concrete on the wall. Music concrete, and you don't see that in record stores or in Portland anyway. So would I go back? I'll probably go back. But now that I'm aware of the stickers on the cover, I'm not gonna lie. Putting the price stickers directly on the cover, that's a really big drawback. Now that I know, the selection makes me want to go back. The stickers on the cover, it shouldn't be as big an obstacle as it is. I know I'm probably being ridiculous, but it's not something I care for. Anyway, here's hoping the Democrat Party of the United States puts somebody a little further away from death on the ballot. It'd be nice if Trump wasn't president again. Be well. Don't be afraid to talk politics, especially if you like political music. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.